Interesting.
They're going the wrong direction.
So this is the courthouse side of Kitsap County. Jail. I guess it would be the public safety and judicial. So you have the sun is super hard to tell. We're on Division Ave, Division and Austin. Across the street we have the administrative building.
Well,
And then,
this is also partly an administrative building.
oh,
So I guess they do a lot of administration in Kitsap County.
and
There are
then
two different administration buildings.
there's people coming behind you. And then there's the Public Works office. Got some lovely evergreen trees. Have some county workers coming out after hours. And then we have the sheriff department here.
Very nice shade of green on the sheriff's car. I like it.
Yeah, that is. That's a pretty green, like an emerald green.
Here's the sheriff's office.
And jail, it must be in the back. Can you read what it says down there? That side? Because mine doesn't zoom in that far.
This is Bullard Building Conference Room. On that sign's on a fence.
Interesting. Weird spot to put a conference room.
Do you suppose by conference room they mean like where the people can go visit their friends?
Some of these smaller places probably have more mixed use buildings. And here's another sign that tells it to go downstairs. I wonder if they have any property laws on like grass or like if you have to have your grass trimmed.
Yeah, that would be interesting to find out.
Because obviously on their property they don't.
Well, I'm sure that the laws wouldn't apply to the Kitsap County government.
A lot of greenery over here. And then here's their little parking for the courthouse on Division in Sydney.
Well, I mean, free parking for 2-hour public parking.
At least it's not Olympia.
Yeah.
I hate trying to find parking in
Or
Olympia.
Seattle. You can go to the Seattle City Council meeting or any courthouse. Right? Any public parking.
I kind of like their public works building here. It looks very industrial. Like there's a bunch of rivets on the wall.
It's 3 floors. I guess they do a lot of public works.
3.5 it looks like.
Well, that looks like it's just like access to
Oh,
the roof.
or parking below?
Maybe.
Yeah, when we showed up, there were 2 sheriff vehicles in front. I'm glad there's still one so that we can show you the color, because it's the nicest that I've ever seen out of any police vehicle. they're like, especially these days, they're all going to the same black and white, which is kind of obnoxious. It's still a SUV, but I don't think this is your standard. Like most are going towards Ford here in Washington. I know they use. I think, yeah, this is a Ford. Police interceptor engine. I guess SUVs aren't as nice as the actual cars themselves. Yeah, they don't have any car number on their sheriff's vehicle here.
Do have a donut though. All my friends Siberian. Port Orchard also has a donut. Another reason they're the greenest in Kitsap County. Although
It's
that's
right
a county
outside
donut,
of
so it might be a county donut. I don't know if it's the Port Orchard donut.
the county donut. So here's Kitsap Transit 4 and 5 bus. And then there's this giant big belly solar trash can.
Just like the ones they have in Seattle.
Got some nice plants out here. And payphone. Who has a payphone anymore?
Oh, how about that?
With the US Dex, they even have a phone book.
Quest. It's not. That's.
Oh, it's a
not even
Quest?
Questioning. But it's not like that's old because now it's CenturyLink.
Oh yeah,
Old school payphone.
that's antique. I wonder if they'll donate it to a museum.
Hours for concealed pistol license processing fingerprinting. Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Excluding holidays.
That's a decent service, I guess.
Sure, if you want to exercise your rights between 9 to 11 and 1 to 3:30, excluding holidays, I guess it works for you.
But Washington is still an open carry state, so technically you don't need a concealed license. Unless if you want.
If you want to open carry, some people
Yeah.
for whatever reason don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to open carry, you can, but you can't conceal carry without a license in Washington. Nice old, well, it looks like this is the old side of the building. You can tell by the brick, and then they did an addition.
Well, yeah, the addition is there, so wouldn't that have been part
No.
of the addition? Because then they put that brick in when they did the addition.
Yeah, I guess the front, and then behind that's the original building, and then you got the addition on this side of the courthouse. Is it municipal code or just a code?
I would assume they have a Port Orchard municipal code as well as Kitsap County. And what kinds of
County code.
Yeah. What kinds of fun things might be in the county code? Nobody knows.
These are weird vehicles. The new BMW i3s, I think they're electric. Yeah, they're electric. They're weird. With that little side door. Yeah, I haven't seen too many of those outside of the Seattle area. Of course, that's kind of the...
Now, do you qualify Port Orchard as Seattle area? Like, do you mean Seattle, like, metro area, or do you mean, like, just, like, is, like, King County the Seattle area? What do you,
Well,
that's a big term.
I think, well, I guess you'd call it Puget Sound region because obviously this is right on the Puget Sound.
Yeah.
So,
There's the yard sale.
interesting way to advertise.
Well, because it makes it look like it's more like something to do with their car, not like pointing to a yard sale.
I wonder if they're bidding on the car too. Maybe it's for sale.
They could.
So,
There might be a thing on the other side of this yard sale. There you go. Yard sale.
try not to film the kids because that's weird.
What does this get through here?
This, I
Oh,
wouldn't,
this is one way.
yeah, I wouldn't go on like
Yeah.
past here though.
Well, I didn't know if it like it went through as a driveway.
So that must be the gel.
Yeah.
It looks like the gel. So you got the sheriff's office, the courthouse, and administrative building. Then you got the jail
Well,
itself.
electric vehicle stations, which is good. Maybe the county is going electric.
So I'm actually okay with the move to electric in Washington and Oregon because
Yeah, no, I like it.
most
When we drove by Kitsap Transit yesterday, said
most of the electricity in Oregon and Washington comes from hydroelectric, which is cleaner than say other places where they still burn coal and oil. They even have up by the camera.
yeah.
Huh? Handicap access for jail business proceed to gate. And you can barely read that over this bush.
Yep.
Employee registered. Vehicles only.
The courthouse. Well, they had another sign on the other side of the bush.
And
Which
this
I tried to stop walking for a minute so I could get a clear shot of the sign.
this is a paid parking lot. And then you have interesting. It's under controlled access. I'm guessing it didn't used to be controlled. This is actually a pretty big building. It looks like, oh, the work release is on the other side.
Yeah. Well, but the people that are in the jail wouldn't need to be in the same part as the work release. It would be interesting to find out how much of this jail that they're actually using, like how many beds are full versus capacity.
It's a public record, and I'm
I'm sure it is.
I'm pretty sure we could figure out
We could.
online or get a Freedom of Information report.
Well, and I would guess most of the cities around here are small enough where they don't have their own jails. They probably put city offenses in the county jail.
And then the more serious, I'm pretty sure they send out to either Pierce County or King.
Yeah, they probably don't have any like maximum security set up or anything.
So we are on Taylor and Klein Ave. You can barely see the Klein. Here's some county vehicles in the employee registered parking. And then you have this Kitsap Transit. What does it say? Clean fur?
Clean air vehicle.
Oh, clean air vehicle. Hmm. And you have your utility vehicles. This is the back side of the gel. And
Oh, it's the boatmobile.
interesting place to store a vehicle.
Oh, it's where they have parking. It would be interesting to be here during the day and see how much of the parking is full.
Yeah. That'd kind of show you how many people work here. So this is a public sidewalk, obviously. There's really not any restrictive signs anywhere. You notice that?
Yeah.
Like nothing that says keep out or no trespassing. There's a camera right there on the pole. You see that?
Sure.
Huh, interesting. So this is the recovery center. I wonder if that's I wonder what it means, if it means like actual drug recovery or like bail recovery, bail bonds.
That's an interesting opinion. Hadn't thought about that.
This is like a loading zone. I hear voices.
So transit registered carpool.
Do you hear voices? So no firearms or weapons beyond this point. No public restrooms. Can you read what the other sign said?
Yeah. We're all in this together. Stop. Stop flu from spreading. Okay, that's one of them.
Interesting. I wonder if this is like the health building for the jail.
This door is unlocked during business hours. Please do not press the buzzer unless it's after business hours.
Because I have a collection box right here that might be used for like samples or something.
All drug court UAs are done at Givens unless you have something approved.
Okay,
I don't know, something about drug court.
it's probably a recovery center like drug
Yeah.
recovery. I wonder if those are inmates that we hear.
It sounds like it, 'cause it sounds like it's coming from up there
In the courthouse, maybe?
Well, no, it sounds like it's coming from these what look like windows, but you can't really see out of them.
There might be a courtyard up.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so you can be just here in the neighborhood. You see the housing like right over here. You just stroll in your neighborhood, and here's some inmates. The local jail, very interesting.
It's interesting. I imagine that these people are like low level,
Yeah, I would hope so.
like drug crimes. Well, we know that that's not really a crime,
I
but
mean, if they were serious offenders, I doubt they'd be allowed to where they could potentially communicate with the outside.
those are interesting windows. Huh.
Well, I imagine they don't want people looking out.
Yeah.
Although if we can hear them, I assume if we yelled loud enough, they could hear us.
Yeah, pretty
We
sure.
could say, like one of the rival gang members, we could say, hey, there's a hit out on this guy. You should take care of him in there. You know,
Yes.
I could see that happening.
Look, watch out for John Hooker Booth. Loading area. Ooh.
Authorized access. Well, we're not on the sidewalk.
Yeah, we're still on the sidewalk. And then you can see some vehicles parked over here. It looks like some,
It says do not block driveway. That's the driveway, I guess.
yeah, the loading area is kind of a weird.
Yeah.
But you have, those look like, patrol zoo.
It just says Kitsap County for official use only.
The,
No, there's no department. I didn't. Oh wait, hold on. This one says Public Works.
there's that vehicle leaving, then beyond there's a couple squad cars like parked under the building there. I think you can see it from here more. Yep, one of them's leaving. There's one that's leaving the station. Going through the side gate.
It says police. Let me try to. Oh, I can't zoom in because there's a building in the way. It said police though, so it might have been Port Orchard because it's not sheriff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not branded sheriff. I maintain that these are probably all contract cities.
You never know.
The city of 12,000 having its own police department is a bit of a stretch.
So here's facility maintenance of the county. So if the cop makes contact, then we spread out just a little bit. But it doesn't look like, nope. So far this is definitely a pass. Remember all the suspicious calls in Bremerton last night? Anyways, we should get to that meeting soon.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
So what is SAVES?
I don't know.
I wonder what that is. Special Assault Investigators.
Oh yeah.
Victim. Huh. That's an old church. Super
I
old.
know the Tacoma Police Department has something similar because I know someone who works there and she's like a victim advocate.
Okay.
So.
The back side of the jail. You can see the camera on the roof. Then there's another little loading dock. It's probably where they bring the inmates in. I imagine on this side of the building, beyond the gate over here.
It's a little farther away. It's a little harder to shout and have the inmates hear you.
Yeah.
A little harder to hear them too. I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to come and like let them know what the score of the Seahawks game was or something.
Yeah, maybe stand out with a radio or something.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
During.
I'm sure. You know what had happened is they get you for violating a noise ordinance. Is what they do.
Yeah, probably.
Kitsap County or Port Orchard might have a noise ordinance.
So we're on Sydney and Sweeney.
Sweeney with an A. Haven't seen that before.
So you have more public courthouse parking only. I'm going to go down a little bit because it says public.
It's nice they give you free public parking when you're going to court. Better than they do in.
What building is this, do you think?
I don't
What
know.
What does it say? Danger?
Danger, no parking, driveway, keep clear.
Okay.
Formaldehyde. This formaldehyde.
Oh, it must be abandoned. Condemned. So, okay, this is the public courthouse parking off of Sweeney. And then no access, sheriff department vehicles only. And transport vehicles, obviously.
There's one car parked just outside of the no access. Very well played.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's a weird spot to park. And it's private plates, no exempt. Definitely not a county vehicle.
That's notice parking only.
Hmm.
Violators will be towed. Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between Washington and Arizona.
Yeah.
Because in Arizona, especially small towns, that would be on you just for filming. It's weird how they leave their gate open.
Well, seems like we got about everything.
Yep. So yeah, signing out, Alex Love and Charles Abirian. We're about to go do some investigative work. And here's a view of the water off of Sydney. And obviously down here is the Navy base, Bremerton Navy base across the water. But yeah.
If you tried to film that, you might get a little more attention.
Well, yeah, on that side, but the verdict is in. Kitsap County passed. They passed this audit. Signing off, Alex Love.